Hey, what's up? Welcome to a new reading vlog. It is Monday, March 11th, and it's almost 3 p.m. and I've been meaning to start this vlog like a long time ago, but I didn't. I kept procrastinating starting this vlog, but I'm starting it now. I also haven't read that much, but my original plan, if you saw my last video, I read Icebreaker by Victoria Aveyard, and that was a rough read. Didn't enjoy it, so I needed something. Originally I wanted to read, I was gonna read another fantasy, but I'm like, no, I need something light, fun, and easy, light, fun. Yeah, so started Icebreaker by Hannah Grace. I am on page 103, chapter 12, and so far I'm really enjoying it. I have the blue tabs are funny moments, and I've chuckled a few times. But yeah, so if you guys don't know, which I feel like most people do, Icebreaker is about Anastasia, I don't know, but she's a figure skater, and Nathan is a hockey player at a they're both in university, and basically in this university each the figure skaters have their own ice skating ring, and the hockey team has their own. But something happens and the hockey team's ice skating ring melts, so they end up having to use the figure skaters ice skating ring, like sharing it. And yeah, Nathan is the captain of the hockey team, and let me tell you, so Anastasia, she does pairs figure skating, and her partner, I hate him, he's an asshole. Yeah, don't like him. He keeps like talking about her weights because he has to like lift her up or whatever, and he keeps like complaining about her weight and saying that she's like keep her weight what it is and not gain anything, and she's like very strict about what she eats. And if he sees her like wanting to like eat something like fun, he's like, and he's annoying. I don't like him. But her best friend Lola, love her. His best friend, I forgot his name, love him. They're both great, and most of the guys on the hockey team love them. And yeah, so I'm excited to get more into this. I did not read all weekend. I don't know why, because I was like enjoying this, but I didn't read all weekend. But I'm excited to get more into this and see like what happens going forward. But the main reason why I finally decided to start this reading vlog is because I placed an order on Penguin Books, and I got some books, and how cute she wrapped them. So we're gonna do a little unwrapping. It's part of a series. These are the 4 books. I have all the books in hardcovers, but I wanted to get them in paperback because I want to annotate the paperback versions versus the hardcovers. So okay, if I were to guess, I think this is the first book. Let's see. Let's see if I'm right. I was right. So, Three Dark Crowns by Kendra Blake. Like I said, I've had the hardcovers. I read the hardcovers a while ago, years ago, and I really like the series. So I wanted to reread this because she has a new series out. The first book called Champion of Fate, and it has a little tiny bit to do with the world of Fenburn in Three Dark Crowns. So I definitely want to reread the series to refresh my memory on what happened. I've been meaning to reread the series for a while anyways now, so this is a great excuse now to start rereading the series. Okay, now let's try and guess. These two are pretty much. The second book is One Dark Throne. I think it'll be the bigger one. I think this is One Dark Throne. Oh, I was wrong. This is Two Dark Fates, which this is the third book in the series. And they're all in really great conditions. Okay. So this is gonna be One Dark Throne. This series always throws me off because there's like numbers in the series, but they have nothing to do with what number in the series the book actually is. One Dark Throne. And then this last one is Queens of Fenburn, which is like a prequel, like two short novellas, which I feel like it's important to read, but I would suggest reading it in publication order, just because something is said in one of the prequel novellas in here, that it's like a big like plot twist in the end of book 1 of Three Dark Crowns. So to be shocked in Three Dark Crowns book 1, I would suggest not to read the prequel novella first. Definitely read it in publication order. It's like, yeah, it's like two little short novellas. There was one that I liked more than the other, which I forgot which one it is, because it's called one of the novellas is The Young Queens, the other is The Oracle Queen, and one of them talks about when the three queens in this book are born, and we learn more about their mother. Because if you guys don't know, let me talk to you guys a little bit about what Three Dark Crowns is about. So Three Dark Crowns is it takes place in this world, in this island called Fenburn, and it's a queendom, so it's run by queens. Well, a queen. So like every century or whatever, I don't know. The queen gives birth to triplet queens. And they each possess different powers. So one of them is it's been a while, sorry. So one of them can control Mirabella. She can control like the weather. And then like the elements. And then Arsenal is, she can control like plants. I forgot what that one is called. And then we have Katarine, who is a poisoner, and basically she can ingest any kind of poison and it won't do anything to her. Also, she's like really knowledgeable in poison, so she can kill you. So basically on like their, I think it's their 16th birthday, there's this thing that happens, and once that starts, the three queens have to try and kill the her two other sisters, and whichever queen is left standing is the queen who, like, it's the queen. So yeah, that's what Three Dark Crowns is about, and I'm excited to read the series. I only read the series once when I may have read the first book twice, but I'm not sure. But I think I only read the series once. So I'm excited to read the series, be back in this world with these characters. And I'll tell you, oh, I already had the last book, Five Dark Fates, in paperback, so I didn't need to order that one. the texture is different. Yeah, so the way that this ended, I did not see it coming, like how the series ended. It was insane. But yeah, didn't see that coming. So yeah, anyways, yeah, I'm excited to at some point reread the series, be back in this world, and be with these queens again. So yep, that's the introduction to the video. It's a long one, and yeah, so I'm gonna be reading Icebreaker in this vlog. So once I've actually done some more reading, I'll update you guys again. Hey, it's Tuesday, December what? I'm tired. It's Tuesday, March 12th. Wow. I don't know where December came from. Anyways, it's 11:45 p.m. It's almost midnight. I have to go to sleep, obviously. But I got to page 203, and I just want to come on here and rant a little bit about Aaron, her freaking skate partner. I hate him with everything that's inside me. I hate him so freaking much. He's so annoying. So I got to this part where something happened, and it affects both Anastasia and Nathan, and I'm so angry because I can't see why. I don't want to. This isn't a spoiler vlog, so I don't want to say why, but I'm so angry. Aaron, so freaking annoying. He's such an asshole, and I know he's lying. I know he's lying, but I can't figure out why or exactly what happened. Yeah, I can't figure it out, and I want to know like why he made up this lie, because I know he's lying. I know he's lying, but I really can't figure out like why, and I want to know why. Yeah, I think that's the most I can say without spoiling anything.
But it was weird that there was like a conflict like so early on in the book. Like on page, like the conflict happened like not even like 200 pages in, it was 100 and something. And I'm like, if there's another conflict in act 3, like towards the end of the book, I'm gonna be upset, because why is there another conflict? This better be the one and only conflict, and we better get an answer about why Aaron did certain things and what exactly it was that he did, how it happened, and why he did it, and why he lied. And he better apologize to Anastasia and Nate, because he is the biggest asshole ever. So yeah, that is my update for now. This book is like, it's just so easy to read. Like once you start, you like can't put it down. At least that's the experience I'm having. Like each time that I pick up the book to start reading, I just want to keep reading more chapters, especially because even though like the font is a little bit like on the smaller side, the chapters are pretty short, so it's really easy to just like fall into the story and like read chapter after chapter. So that's one thing that this book has going for itself. But I also really love the hockey team. Like they're all like funny and sweet, and I love them. I also love Anastasia's BFF Lola. She's fun. Yeah, the only person I don't like, I even like freaking, what's his name, Ryan? I think his name was Ryan. He's also a decent guy. The only non-decent guy is freaking Aaron, her skate partner. Like, what is his problem? What is his deal? What is his end goal? What is his issue? Because he's raising my blood pressure. That's what he's doing. And he's messing with Anastasia and Nate, and that is not happening on my watch. It is not. But yeah, that's the update I have for right now, and I'll catch you guys again most likely tomorrow. Hopefully I get more into this. But yeah, I'm really enjoying reading this. I really needed like something like good, something light and fun, even though I'm a little bit stressed because of the whole Aaron situation. I'm having a great time reading this, and I'm excited to continue on with this and seeing where the rest of the story goes. So yeah, that's the update, and I'll talk to you guys again tomorrow. Hey, what's up? So it's still an update. I just got back from my walk. I usually do this on Tuesdays, but I had a hard time waking up on Tuesday morning, so I didn't go on a walk on Tuesday, so I went today. Anyways, oh, it's Friday. Focus again. Okay, the lighting is weird. Whatever. Okay, so it's Friday, March 15th, 11:22 a.m. The only time I updated you guys on Icebreaker, I think it was only one update. It was Tuesday. Pretty sure it was Tuesday. And I'm not done yet. I'm almost done. I'm really close to done. I'm on page 354, chapter 42, and still loving this. Their relationship so freaking cute, but Aaron still have issues with him, and it's still, all we've gotten is some things that he said. Although we've gotten is some things that he said behind Anastasia's back, but I want to know more about his
injury and how it happened, because obviously he's lying about how it happened. So I need an explanation. Also, Nate's dad, don't like him, but I mean, we haven't gotten much about Nate's dad, but I like him more than I do Aaron. Because Aaron, the things that he says about Anastasia is like, what is wrong with you? Like, I really don't understand what's wrong with him, what his issue is. And I feel like Anastasia keeps giving him the benefit of the doubt, and I'm like, you should not. But yeah, I'm hoping that by the end of this we find out more about why Aaron is the way that he is. Like, I know he has issues with his parents, but that's no excuse for the things he does and says. I feel like there has to be something more, but why he's so rude and nasty to Anastasia. So yeah, I want that answered. But right now this book is leaning towards a 5-star. So there's that. Yeah, that's pretty much all I have to say about this for now. I'm probably gonna continue reading this later on today, not right now. I need to do some more job hunting, so that's what we're gonna do next. Well, I need to eat something, then we're gonna do some more job hunting. But yeah, so far really loving this, and now I understand why people love this book so much, and I'm excited to continue on with this series that focuses on different people that are mentioned in this book. At least the guy is. I'm not sure about the girl. So that's the update for now, and I'll talk to you guys again later. First off, ignore the eye mask. My allergies are allergying and so making my eyes feel better. Anyways, so it's days later. It's Wednesday, March 20th, and basically I didn't read the entire weekend, like the entire weekend. I don't know what it was. I just didn't feel like picking up Icebreaker, not Icebreaker particularly. I just didn't feel like reading, so I didn't read. What did I even do? I just watched YouTube videos all weekend. That's what I did. But yesterday I finally finished Icebreaker by Hannah Grace, and I think I'm gonna say it's a 5-star. I really enjoyed this book. It was really fun. I loved seeing Anastasia and Nathan's relationship, and just seeing like all the other guys in the hockey team and seeing what they're about, as well as Lola. Love Lola, who is Anastasia's BFF. And oh boy, when you find out more about Aaron, that dude, man, that dude. It's a spoiler free vlog, so I'm not gonna say what it was. Like, we do find out the truth about how he hurt himself, like, bro. And then towards the end he does something that was just like, what the fuck, man, what the fuck. But yeah, don't like him. I am glad on how Anastasia like handled the whole situation. I think she did. She handled it pretty well. Yeah, definitely. I probably would have acted a bit more angry. I think she kept it more together than I would have. So yeah, I think she did a good job at handling the whole situation better. And yeah, I felt like Nathan also, he really like started to realize, like, because he was like pretty perfect except for this one thing, but then once like the guys like told him how it was, he was like, okay,
You guys are right. He was like, I hated you guys are right, but you guys are right. I also felt like he handled the situation like pretty well as well. Once he got over something. Okay, I'm trying to be very vague, but okay. So characters, love. Plots, love. I annotated this a good amount. So I think you can tell that I really enjoyed this book. This is the first sports romance I've read, and it was a great experience. I enjoyed it, especially after reading a book, Icebreaker, that I did not love. This book really hit. Yeah. Even though obviously Icebreaker is a fantasy, this is a romance, but I had the complete opposite experience reading those books. Like the Breaker series, didn't like the characters, didn't enjoy the plot. Sorry, I ran out of space on my SD card. Okay, so what I was saying was, for the Breaker series, didn't like the characters, thought the plot was really boring. Versus this, I really liked the characters and the plot was intriguing. Even though they are different genres, I don't know, it was a whole different experience. For the time being, I'm gonna leave this as 5 stars. So yeah, that's the update on this. The next question is, what am I gonna read next? Because I'm not sure what I want to do. Do I want to read fantasy? Do I want to read another romance? Do I want to read romantasy? I don't know. Or do I want to keep reading The Six Wives of Henry VIII? I do want to keep reading that, but that's for a separate blog. So okay, so we're gonna I took off my eye mask. We're gonna move over to my TBR shelf and try and figure this out. Okay, let's do a little traveling. Okay, so one of the books I've already been reading since since January is Ogate Streaming by Xochitl Gonzalez. I'm on page 213. But I think I'm gonna keep this as like my nighttime book, like reading this before bed, even though I don't read a lot of times before bed. that's why it's taken me so long to get through this. But I don't really want to focus on this right now, like be like my main focus. That I've also been reading since like the summer. The Six Wives of Henry VIII by Alison Weir. I'm currently on page 163. I finally got to Anne Boleyn. Most of the first like 100 pages, 100 and so pages was his first wife, Catherine of Aragon. So I've just gotten to the point where Anne Boleyn it's introduced, and she's starting to kind of like win the king's affection. So I don't want to dive more into this because I did what's that called, a read with me video where I this is the book I was reading, and I was like really enjoying myself like reading this and learning about the Six Wives of Henry VIII. Because if you do not know, the reason I'm reading this is because I'm obsessed with Six the Musical, which is based on the Six Wives of Henry VIII. And yeah, I want to like continue reading this, but it's dense material, so because it's history, so it's just taking me a real long time to get through it. So there's that. Or do I start Throne of the Fallen by Carrie Maniscalco, which is a romantasy, and this is a pretty thick book. I was going to read this in February because it's pink, but that didn't happen. And then I was gonna read it in March, which we currently are in March, but now I'm like, do I want to read this right now? I'm not sure, because I also want to start reading The City of Stardust by Georgina Summers. This is a debut novel. This is a fantasy.
a fantasy book. I think it's gonna be a trilogy. Don't quote me on that though. But it's a adult fantasy. So yeah, this is something else that I want to hop into soon. So I'm not sure what I'm gonna do, what I'm gonna pick up next. And then the thing is that this is a pretty short book, so, but I don't know, the chapters are on the shorter side, so maybe I will be able to like get through this pretty easily. I don't know. But it's an adult fantasy, and I don't read a lot of adult fantasy. I mainly stick to YA and new adult, so I don't know. But yeah, once I make a decision on what I want to read, I'll let you guys know, and then I'll get started on reading that. So yeah, that's the update I have for you guys. Talk to you later. Hey, what's up? So I decided to end this vlog on Friday, March 29th, 11:27 p.m. I barely have read anything, and I just want to end this vlog, start a new vlog, so have like a fresh start. I feel like this vlog is decently long, so I think it's fine. So I think the last thing I spoke to you guys about was trying to pick out a book to read, what book to read next after I finish Icebreaker. So like days later, I still couldn't make up my mind. Oh, the last thing I spoke to you guys about was what I didn't actually speak, I just showed when I started watching the movie Damsel on Netflix. I really love the movie. Yeah, loved it. And for some reason I thought I wasn't going to, but yeah, really loved it. I loved it so much that I ended up watching it a second time that same night, because I was looking for a book that gave off like similar vibes to that movie, and I couldn't find anything on my shelves that gave that, so I just watched the movie again. I'm still on the lookout for a book that gives off similar vibes to that movie. So you have any recommendations, let me know. I know that there is a book based on the movie, but I'm not sure if I'm interested in reading the book. So just like, besides that, if you have any recommendations, let me know. But like, yeah, like I said, days later I decided to pick up The City of Stardust by Jordan Summers. Also, I think in this video I said this is like a trilogy. I believe this is a standalone. That's what it's giving off on Goodreads. So I think it's a standalone. I have no idea where I got that as a trilogy from, but here we are. Anyways, I haven't even read much of this. I read the prologue in the first chapter, but I will say I have questions. Especially from the prologue. Like, what is happening? Who is this person? Where did these people go? Yeah, I have questions. But I just couldn't really get into when I started this, I couldn't really get into a reading mood. So I just, because I kept getting interrupted. So I just, like, after I finished the first chapter, I just put it down and just started watching videos. But yeah, so if you want to know more about my thoughts on this book and see my journey reading this book, that's gonna be on the next vlog. Also, from Okaday Streaming, I am now on page 262. I'm still not vibing with this book. I'm not sure, it's just because I'm just not a person to read literary fiction or what, but I'm not really vibing with this book. But I don't have that much left, so I'm like, and I have the audiobook, so I'm like trying to push myself, but I'm not like gravitating towards reading this, so it's gonna take me a while to finish it. So there's that. I have made no more progress in The Six Wives of Henry VIII by Alison Weir. I am still on page 163. I might read a little bit more of this tonight, maybe. I'm not sure. But again, to see my reading adventures, you had to watch the next video. So yeah, this is the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have read any of the books that I've mentioned in this video and what you thought about them, without spoiling anything, of course. And yep, so thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you here next time on Yari Hearts Books.